Good morning guys, and thanks for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. If you're new, my name's Leanne, hi, nice to meet you, and if you're coming back, as always, thanks ever so much for doing so, I really appreciate it. So today is Tuesday, first day back at work or back at school, whatever you're doing, after the bank holiday weekend. And I've had a weird start because I had to make sure I was up and out early because I ran out of deodorant, so I had to get to the shop before it opened so I could be there as soon as it opened. So anyway, so I've already been out this morning, which is very unusual, and it's only like 9 o'clock now. But on the upside, it meant that before I went, I had to quickly think, do I need to get anything else? So I've planned out the next couple of days' food, which is really nice. And I'm currently just making my breakfast, which is also helpful because that means that I'll have a proper 3 meals today, which is really nice. So obviously I'm cooking my vegan bacon and mushrooms, 4 rashers of the Richmond streaky bacon as usual for 3 syns, and loads of mushrooms that have reduced. And this is me having prepped it ready for tomorrow as well. So feeling quite accomplished, if I say so myself. And then I already planned tonight I'm going to do vegetable tajine. I meant to do it the other week and then never got round to it. So I got back from the shop and thought, oh no, what have I forgotten? Didn't buy any green olives, but then I just found a packet in the cupboard. So happy days, that is all good. I think, I don't know if I said yesterday, Mum's around for dinner tonight, as usual. It's Tuesday, back to normal schedule, so that's good. So yeah, when this is done, I'll obviously be having it with my whole meal pitta for my healthy extra B choice, and I'm going to make a coffee as well, which is going to have 100 mils of Alpro almond barista for 1 syn. I am nothing if not a creature of habit. Well, hi friends, it's dinner time. So yes, apparently totally skipped lunch today. I guess I just wasn't hungry after actually having breakfast at a reasonable time, and then just time got away from me. And then of course it's Tuesday, so I eat a lot earlier because Mum's coming over, and I was just like, do you know what, I'll just hang on. So right now it's 5 o'clock, and I'm just starting our dinner a bit late. I probably should have started it a little bit earlier, but that's okay. So I am making vegetable tajine. This is my very dog-eared copy of One Dish Vegan. It's one of my original vegan cookbooks that I've had since forever. And yeah, so basically just a really nice vegetable stew. I'm using water to saute my veg, and I leave out the apricots because I just I'm not that fussed on having dried apricots in things. I know that makes it a tagine, etc., but not for me. And the green olives in the recipe, I'm going to add in at the end just so that I can keep the bulk of it sin-free, and that way it doesn't matter about like portion sizes or anything. Yeah, so that's that. So this is the beginnings. Very excitingly, red onion and carrots just sauteing away there. I'm going to be adding garlic and ginger, and then courgette and peppers. Courgette isn't in the recipe, it's just something I've always added into this particular one to add extra veg basically. So yeah, and then there's loads of spices, tin tomatoes, chickpeas. Well, that's the recipe if you're interested. Oh, I need to find where my lemons are. I know they're here somewhere. Things have progressed. So obviously we have the onion and the carrot from earlier. I added in 2 peppers and a courgette, and then 2 tins of tomatoes and 2 tins of chickpeas. And then spices, I added in loads of fresh garlic and ginger as well. And then we have 2 teaspoons of paprika, which I've just realised should have been smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and half a teaspoon, or just over, of cayenne pepper, plus a vegetable stock pot. So keeping it totally sin-free still, and it's just bubbling away. Okay, so I added in the zest of 2 lemons plus their juice after I took it off the heat, which I haven't yet mixed in. And as I said before, this is all sin-free. I've got some coriander to chop up to go on top. This is that whole packet of marinated olives. There were 7 olives each. I'll just call it 8, so that's 2.5 syns for that. And then for couscous, we've got sun-dried tomato and garlic couscous by Ainsley Harriott himself. And we had a packet each, and this is how much you get. We're both a bit surprised that this is supposed to feed 2 people. So yeah, this is 1 syn, which is very, very good. So in total, it's just going to be 3.5 syns for this very wholesome, hearty dinner. Okay, here is my finished portion. That's, as I said, 3.5 syns, which is just for the olives and the couscous. Nice load of coriander on top. And I've got a smallish portion for another day. So here we are at the end of the day again. I know I said to you guys when I was making that tajine earlier that I was meant to have used smoked paprika instead of normal. So I actually went ahead and added smoked paprika afterwards as well. Not a bad move at all because it was absolutely gorgeous. So 10 out of 10 for that. And Mum said she really enjoyed it as well. So I don't know why I didn't make it more often. It's so easy and so delicious. Anyway, so the olives in that was 2.5 syns. The couscous, I think earlier I was saying it was 1 syn, but actually it's half a syn for the whole pack. Really good. And obviously my breakfast pitta was 3 syns for the rashers, and I only had 1 coffee actually earlier, so just because I ended up in like 3 back-to-back meetings and I was not impressed. But anyway, so yeah, I only had 1 in the end, so that was just 1 syn. So that actually only put me on 7 syns for the whole day. And so I just had a hot chocolate. Sorry, I keep yawning. And that was my normal 50 grams of Galaxy vegan hot chocolate for 10 syns. So I'm finishing on 17, and that's fine because that's out of my 25. And then tomorrow is weigh day, so that will be interesting. All I can hope for is that the anomalous 2 pounds from last week has vamoosed, and hopefully taken some more with it. We shall see. Anyway, let me just show you my diary super quick. Here we go. So yeah, everything as I said, really. Oh my god, sorry. Cannot stop yawning. But yeah, pretty basic. I'm slightly surprised I didn't have lunch, but then, like I said, I ended up in like back-to-back meetings up until like 2 o'clock, and that was why I just ended up sort of going sod it. So yeah, 17 syns. 17 blurs of blur. There we go. Wow. So annoying. Oh, there we go. And now we've focused in a different way again. Brilliant. I really need to get some more of these bugs finished. I've got some that are waiting to be varnished, but oh well. These are tiny calendars I've printed out. I bought some sticker paper for my printer, and I made these teeny tiny calendars for, why won't you focus? Focus. There we go. I made these teeny tiny calendars for habit trackers for my bullet journal. Obviously these are only suitable for June, because no matter how hard I tried, I could not get my little calendar stamp thing to just look good. So I've gone with these. I don't love them, but I don't hate them either. They'll do fine for this month, and then next month we can revise it again. But yeah, they did work quite well, although it took me quite a bit of tweaking to get them to be exactly the right size. So let me, oh, look at that, open straight to my page. So I finished colouring in that as well. And also, actually, I can show you, I did Finished off the calendar page, or the dashboard page. So just edged it with a load of leaves and added in some flowers. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that page now. That's definitely finished. So this is my trackers page, and these are the little calendar stickers that I printed out. Obviously, after having cocked up all along here, sorry, so distracting when you get messages coming in. Yeah, so this was, I tried to print under these first using my little jobber, but I couldn't, so, or rather it didn't work. It just looked such a mess. Like I had 3 going across. I was like, oh my God. And then I tried putting a sticker on top and it showed through. So then I had to go over and use the Tipex tape over the top of it to make sure that nothing showed through under the stickers. And so that's why there's stupid little bits of Tipex tape. Oh, I'm so annoyed because that tracker, this spread, like all this June stuff was looking absolutely perfect. Well, much more perfect than May was anyway. But hey ho, hey ho. I'm still pretty pleased with it overall. This side is still under construction, obviously. Those are done because they're blank pages ready to go. That's ready to go. And then this side, I was thinking I might make it into my Rebel badge spread, like not spread, but just like a list of kind of outstanding tasks. But then I've already kind of got my space for the tasks I want to do this month. And do I really need to write out all the tasks for badges again when I've already got them all in this book? So I just don't know. For example, I haven't done either of the 2 things that I was going to do this month, which is annoying. But because I wanted to at least start a scrapbook about an art period, but honestly I kept putting it off because like I feel like I don't know what to do. Like I don't know what any art periods are, so I'm gonna have to like research it, which is the point of this task. But also, how the hell do you make a scrapbook? I think it's similar to how I'm doing my bullet journal, you know, like decorating it and then having like some information maybe in the middle of the page, but I'm just not really too sure on it. Like I feel very unsure about it. So the one thing that I was going to try and do was do a still life in, sorry, I don't know what happened to my voice then. I was going to do a still life in pencils. I don't have charcoal. Oh, well, I probably do actually have charcoal from my GCSEs. So it's like if I do still have that pot, I can picture it. If I do still have it, that is genuinely 27, 28 years old. So that's incredible. That might be interesting to look at. I feel like I've probably got rid of it somewhere along the line, but I know that I did hang on to it for many, many years. I had a pot full of thin charcoal sticks for drawing because I did that in my ceramics GCSE, which was half art and half technology. So we made a teapot. That was the GCSE. Anyway, yeah, I've got some more stuff to do on my brand. So obviously I've done the first one. I need to carry on and make sure I do another one in June, maybe even 2, depending on how much work there is for them. I think this is the one with is this one with World Traveller in it? Yeah, so obviously I've done that one, but then I need to choose which tasks I'm going to do next. So I feel like doing the cooking one would be quite a fun one to do next, but also starting a trip plan, like deciding on somewhere and doing a trip plan, or I could do that research one. Yeah, okay, so that one's quite open. And then like my fun one is Code Breaker because that's just lots of little tasks that are quite fun. And basically I'm probably going to end up doing all of these because this is exactly the kind of stuff I like. But I definitely am going to do an online escape room in June. I was going to do one in May as well, but the month has just disappeared. But yeah, I'll definitely do one in June, if not 2, because I need to do 3 over the course of the 3 months. And yeah, I absolutely love doing virtual escape rooms. Absolutely love it. So that is fantastic. And this one's really fun. If you were to create your own escape room, what theme would you choose? What kind of activities would you include? Plan at least 3 puzzles. How much fun is that? So that'll be a fun one to do at some point. And then you've got complete a puzzle book or puzzle game. Well, I do that kind of stuff for fun anyway, and I actually have some puzzle games, well, more escape room games, but same thing, that I haven't actually done yet. I may even have a puzzle book that I've not done yet that I was saving, so yeah, I'm well covered already for those. I've got everything there. Fun ciphers to look at. I know a couple of them, and I know I've looked at a few of them before, but that'll be good to go over. Yeah, so there's loads I can do for the code breaking one. There are lots of nice little tasks. So yeah, I just wasn't like, it just seems pointless like writing out all of the tasks due for each of the badges that I'm currently doing when they're already written down here. And all I really need is a current reference to the ones I'm currently sort of aiming to do, which is why I just have my little space here for them. So yeah, actually I've just talked myself out of it. So yeah, I don't know what this spread's going to be for then. We shall think of something, but not rebel badges. Interesting. I mean, in theory it would be a planning one. Anyway, right, doesn't matter. That's all totally irrelevant, and I need to go to bed. How cute's my bullet journal, by the way? It's Little B. This is an Oops Daisy one. Yeah, 17 syns I'm finishing on today, and it's been a pretty nice day, and I've got some tajine left for tomorrow. It's sin-free, the one I've got left, because I added the olives. I think I showed you guys anyway, but I added the olives separately to mine and mum's so that I could count them in the portions. Yeah, so that's sin-free, my leftovers. What else? I've got something else that's a leftover. Oh, that chili adjacent thing that I made. That's 3 syns. Okay, so that might be tea tomorrow night with some pasta then, because pasta is always good on Way night. Anyway, okay, right, that's all from me. So I will say goodbye and thank you for joining me, and we'll catch up tomorrow. I hope everyone's had a brilliant Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow for Way Day. Fingers crossed. Bye.